Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mermaid Radio. You are listening to this week's Universal Energy reading using the 16 Cowrie and the Veve prophecy cards. I am Mami Olufunke. This reading is in effect from today, Monday, March 22nd through Sunday, March 28th, 2021. Let's get started. The universal energy reading for the planet this week sees 4 Cowrie on the mat and Shango Ogun in the Veve prophecy cards. This reading, I see that Earth Mother feels that we have eaten enough from the fruits of her labor and that we need to give back a bit. We need to really try to come to terms with our arrogance and our pushiness where Earth Mother is concerned. We have to recycle, repurpose, and reuse. Buy the best goods we can buy so we don't have to buy so often. Yes, it's true that the latest trend and the newest thing coming out may seem beautiful, but it's hard on this world to absorb all of the cast-offs from what we no longer desire. So we have to realize that that's not really good for us. And Earth Mother is willing to fight for it. 4 Cowries is Ogun, cutting a path for that which Earth Mother desires, which is survival, so that all of us can stay here. Right now, she's going to really argue with us in the weather, definitely with the weather, with storm, wind, lightning, a lot of water and fire. So you have to be careful. People who live by volcanoes, if the seismic activity tells you to move and evacuate, listen, please. Ashe. The universal energy reading for people this week sees 4 Cowrie on the mat and Agba Orun Obatala in the Veve prophecy cards. This reading, 4 Cowries, again says that people want to eat from the fruits of our labor. Where we are greedy and grasping, we might come to the end of our relationships. So we have to really be aware of asking for more than we need, if we need something, or absconding with people's effects because we covet them, because we want them. We desire to have something that someone else has. This is not going to be good for us, especially in close relationships with friends, with lovers, with partners. Let us practice our divine character. Continue to work for the good of ourselves and others so that we can maintain our friendships, maintain our relationships. Ashe. The universal energy reading for love this week sees 9 Cowrie on the mat and Obatala Yemoja in the Veve prophecy cards. Here we have a idea that we covet another and we're willing to work magic to get that other. And I tell you, the greatest love spell in the world is marriage. So that you need to join your community together and make vows before that community. And that is a really great love spell. A lot of them bind you for a long time, some not as well, depending on your intentions, your lover's intention, and the community intention towards your togetherness. If you're marrying someone that your community does not approve of, you need to rethink that commitment. You need to rethink that partnership and maybe hold off on marriage this week. It's only if you get the blessing of your family. When you see 9 Cowries on the mat, your mother, your father, your grandmother, the ancestors, if you get a reading and the ancestors say, no, this person is not for you, no matter how you feel, and you think you love them and you must have them, the ancestors can see further. So do rethink your commitments, rethink your binding contract when you see 9 cowries this week. Ashe. The universal energy reading for money this week sees 8 cowrie on the mat and and Maza Olodumare in the Veve prophecy cards. 8 cowrie says that we have great plans for money making activities, business, partnerships, whatever plans we have made. We need to commit to them and stick to them, and we can, where we follow our contracts, where we follow our binding word, we can move with confidence. We can be sure that we're making the right steps and that things will work out for us and we will see a profit. So stick to your plans where your money is concerned and no profit. Work hard. Ashe. The universal energy reading for health and well-being this week sees 6 cowrie on the mat and Osayen Olokun in the Veve prophecy cards. Here we do have to beware and do get a second opinion when we're dealing with the medical community. That's 6 cowries. Get a second opinion. Make sure you heard what you think you heard. If you go and you're getting something explained to you about anything, especially invasive things like surgery, ask again. Say, I didn't understand that. Could you please say that again? Make sure you do. And make sure you ask the right questions when getting invasive procedures. How many times have you done this procedure? Would you recommend this for your mother, your wife, your children? Is it necessary at this time? Ask these questions. What school did you go to? How many years has it been since you graduated? And ask the questions that you need to know to make yourself comfortable. And if you get anything that's not right, make some time before you commit to this action. Ashe. The universal energy reading for spiritual development this week sees 8 cowrie on the mat and Agbao Rune Yemoja in the Veve prophecy cards. Here we are practicing our spirituality and we have made commitments. We have made a plan for how we're going to grow in our spiritual development. We need to follow that, and we need to be cool and good with one another. If it's a community effort, if you're on your own, you need to be cool and good to yourself. You need to not give up. You need to keep a step-by-step process of growing spiritually. The group this week is in danger of falling apart, and everyone in it can become without a home to call their spiritual home. So you have to really not so much not argue, but remember who you are. Remember what you're doing. Remember what you want to get done. Each one encourage the other. Be cool with one another. And if you're really feeling uncertain, worship Ori. And this should help you know which way you're going and know how to behave and how to incur favor from the spirit world and with your community. Ashe. This has been Mami Olufunke's Universal Energy Reading. I thank you for joining me this week. If you like this information and find it useful, please like, subscribe, add notifications to know when the next video is available. The last time I looked at my subscribers, I had more at 350 subscribers. I pray to reach 1,000 subscribers by Christmas time. If you're watching this video and you have not yet subscribed, please set up a YouTube account so that you can subscribe to my channel. Also, do stop by mermaidbotanica.com and check out my merchandise. I have my book, Veve Prophecies, Oracle Book and Cards. I have 4 Cowrie divinations information, shell divination information for 4 Cowrie interpretation, and I have A to Z horoscope delineator, but that's not my book. That is an old vintage copy of a Llewellyn George book. So I would like to say have a great week, everyone. Odabo.